Hey everybody, and welcome once again to the Matt Prohaska 4-minute programmatic interview. Here with Mr. Vik Sharma of a little startup that we're familiar with. I think it's called, is it called Nielsen? What's the company name?
It's called Nielsen.
Oh, Nielsen, that's right. That's
you may
right.
have heard of it.
You guys have been around just a little while, and you've been with the company a few years. Tell us about your role there.
Oh, fantastic. I've been with Nielsen about 4 years now. My current role involves working on our strategic platform relationships, essentially invested in the ad tech space. And the most exciting opportunity for me in this role is being so close with some of our great partners across television, digital, online, video, mobile, DMPs.
Yeah, you see the entire landscape.
So it's fantastic. It's a great learning curve, and I'm 2 years into the US market, off to a great start, I think.
That's great. And so tell us about, as someone who's been there a little while, 4 years you said, I mean, Nielsen obviously has changed quite a bit from the days when I was a TV buyer in the early 90s and using Donovan Data Systems, now Mediaocean, and Nielsen was the standard there. So tell us how the company's grown up, because I used to work with John Burbank and many other great folks that are there now and before. How's the company evolved and the culture of digital taking shape? Is it still, there's a television group and a digital group for folks that maybe don't know the insides of the org?
Well, that's a great question, actually. In the 4 years I've been here, I think a lot of the big changes were on their way by the time I joined. And I think we have a very clear, consistent client-facing structure, which is we are set up in verticals based on the industry verticals, and the products sit as a hub. So you are talking to, in this world with the changes, we talk about convergence, cross-platform. All of our client relationship executives need to be well versed with products across television and digital, and I think that's the structure we evolved to, which is helping work with our clients more seamlessly. Talk about change, I think the biggest thing is I'm a big fan personally of the leadership grooming and the talent development that we do at Nielsen. We recently got recognized, I think, in the Chief Executive magazine for the same, and I say it as a student of leadership, I guess, that I personally feel excited about all the programs we have running and right across the globe, not just here in the US.
Nice. So tell us, is it fair to say that you tend to bump up against this other company called CommScope every once in a while? What's the, inside baseball here, what's the rivalry like? Is it like Yankees Red Sox? Do you guys feel inside, or is it maybe a more local reference? Is it like India Pakistan cricket? What's the clash here? I mean, this is like Godzilla, big titans, right? And there's just enemies and dartboards of their executives all over the office.
No, I don't think it's like that at all. Actually, to be honest, since you brought up cricket, and I'm I guess more well versed on cricket than on baseball. I'd use the India-Sri Lanka analogy, to be honest. Close friends, healthy competition, and learn from each other. So personally, I feel, and I take the India example as well. I think used to work very closely with the CommScope team there. I come from a publisher background, great people, and I just like, if you see CommScope and Nielsen on a panel together, it's just lovely to see how both the teams are interacting. Yep. So I'm hoping we're all learning from each other and getting ready for the exciting times ahead.
Indeed. What are your thoughts on their trust announcements that came out a few weeks ago at the Ad Exchanger event, and a comparable service to what Nielsen's doing, or what's maybe a little bit behind the scenes around how that's helping on the supply levels and what Nielsen's already been doing?
Got it. That's a great question. I actually heard about the trust metrics at the Ad Exchanger, so I don't know very well how that stacks up. To be honest, I think just from a point of view of measuring for checking against fraud and measuring and being able to attribute against the right audiences and the right impressions. I think the industry is evolving very well. There's a whole bunch of vendors out there that focus on that thing. At Nielsen, we just do our own house cleaning, so to speak, before we deliver OCR data. To that effect, that's how we are placed. But it's an exciting space. A bunch of players out there can get down to URL level cleanup, so to speak, for checking against fraud.
Nice.
It's pretty exciting.
Nice. You had mentioned cross-device and all the different platforms that you touch. How is it going in the stitching area around, most importantly, mobile to display? There are so many different methods, and it can be confusing for folks on the marketer or publisher side trying to come in understanding what the difference between probabilistic and deterministic is, and where does Nielsen kind of plan its plans right now?
No, I think 2015 is going to be a big year for us. We are looking at total audience measurement as a big first step. You might have heard of digital content ratings, the partnership with Adobe. I think the idea and the vision for Nielsen is clearly to be able to deliver our gold standard measurement comparable across platform types, television, mobile, PC, and use a consistent methodology right across. DCR is going to be a big step for digital originated content in that regard. And again, terms similar to the success we've had on OCR, which is census-like, talks about GRPs, is comparable to television. So all those good things will go into building that product. I'm personally most excited about DCR in this year and next.
Nice. Well, last quick question. So obviously your background, I'm going to guess maybe from India, yes? Very good. All right. So tell everybody at home one thing that Americans, since mostly Americans are going to be watching this, just that we're morons about stereotyping that country from a workplace.
Well, I think
you wear sweaters better than we do. Very casual.
Probably an English thing.
Very warm. Yeah, very nice. Yes.
But I think, to be honest, I think living in New York, and especially in Manhattan, I think people are fairly well versed with India. My real estate broker actually, back when I was searching for a house 2 years back, actually surprised me with the first question when I told him that I was a Hindu, and he was like, "Are you a Vaishnavite or a Shaivite?" And those are things I don't know about. But that said, I think the only funny thing I've encountered is Indian is not a language. It's not the way we speak English.
Right.
English is the language, and then there's a language called Hindi for India. And then India is big on India is a huge country, 1 billion plus people, lots of variety as far as language, food, even dressing and clothing goes. So I'm sure more people will learn about India and travel often to India.
Good. Well, good help understanding language differences or similarities in just normal speaking, and then also in ad tech as well. Vik Sharma from Nielsen. Thank you very
much.
much.
Thanks. Good to meet you.